morning and welcome to MAQ TV as we continue our build-up to the US Open cricket tournament that takes place from the 15th of December in lovely Fort Lauderdale. It's a 12th edition, and I know a number of you were wondering whether or not we will have the tournament this year. Well, the good folks at Cricket Council USA, headed of course by Mohammed Qureshi, did ensure that we have cricket. And the CCUSA has been testing the waters for a little while now by having tournaments played at the MAC Cricket Stadium up in Delray Beach. And they're moving further south in December to host the tournament, the US Open, which is the most popular T20 tournament in North America and very popular across the world. You know, we have a number of interested players from around the world coming in to play. Joining us this morning is Ritesh Patel, who is the owner of the Samp Army cricket team, and they'll be making their debut at the tournament this year. Good morning, Ritesh. How are you?
Good morning. How are you, Vinod?
I'm okay. I must say welcome to MAC TV, and of course, even a bigger welcome to Cricket Council USA and also to the US Open. Tell us, how excited are you and your boys with the US Open T20 coming up?
Oh, means excellent. Means everyone are excited, including me and my guys. Everyone are like jump. Means they are like very well prepared. Everyone even start practicing from now. We once a week and everything. They said we wanted to give as much as a great fight. So they know about a US Open. I know about US Open, so we know what is meant for especially our team, because we are coming first time. So we are pretty much like ready and very excited.
Of course, this is your first time at the US Open. What are you expecting in terms of the competition?
We are expecting a very high level competition, because we know that in US Open there are players coming from all over the world. So we know that the competition is going to be great as as IPL and the international level. So that's one of the best thing for the boys, because all of the guys are local, so they really wanted to get lots of exposure and everything. So we are ready to get that.
Tell me something, just as we look at the name of your team, Samp Army, around the cricketing world, you will hear of the Barmy Army, you will hear of the Bharat Army from India. Tell us a bit about Samp Army. Where did you get that name from?
So Samp Army, the meaning of Samp is a unity, and everyone know the meaning of army. So what we have came Samp Army theme is we want the whole team as a unity. So unity, that means it's not just the unity to go and play, but it's the other way. We kind of like work with each other in a team, let go, and every like all kind of different aspect, and working in just under one umbrella. That the old story that when we work in a unity, no one can break you, and if you are one, that's a different. But when you are working in unity, it's a win-win situation. That's the reason we have a name called Samp Army, and that's what we carry the thing.
I like that. And so it's a situation where a united army is going into battle, and yes, and you will be coming up against a battle, because as you said just before, the US Open brings together really wonderful talent. There's so many talented players who fly into the United States to take part in this tournament that is in its 12th edition. And over the years, you would have had the players the caliber of Andrew Russell, Nicholas Puran, Sunil Narain, Lendl Simmons, you have Najaf Shah, Mohammed Asif, all of these guys. Shoaib Akhtar was there once as well. So that sort of talent you have coming through. Tell us a bit about the Samp Army in terms of your players. Are there any big name players coming to town with you?
Actually, we don't have any big name players coming. This one of the theme for the Samp Army to promote the youth and get the talent of the youth. So the region I'm here in Morrisville, North Carolina, we have a huge tournament hosted by TCL, Triangle Cricket League. And in Triangle Cricket League, we do have lots of great youth who has great talent, means even uncomparable talent. So that's the reason we have got a combination of youth and adult player, and that's what we want to give exposure to youth to that next level. So whenever in future, if they will play for US or any high level cricket, they know, means what it takes and what they can do. And that's the reason we have a team which has a great talent. They know what they are doing in a cricket, and they really wanted to take themselves to next level. And that's the reason. One main reason we didn't have any international or any other player, because this local guy has a talent. Then why don't we use it? And the other thing is, as I said, means my team name is a Samp Army. So if it's a local player, they will play together. So they will have lots of gel up and can work as a one team when actual game will happen.
Well, that's a very interesting point because some teams sometimes on paper they look very strong. They assemble a very strong team on paper, and yet they don't get the results that they would expect. And that's mostly because of a team unity and players not playing together, not understanding their different roles. So I guess that you're trying to eliminate that and to bring forth a team that's united. But more than that, it's great to see that you're trying to build local talent in North Carolina, because of giving these young guys the opportunity to rub shoulders with international stars. And, they will always go back richer for the experience at the US Open. Let's talk North Carolina. How is cricket there? What's the health of the sport in that region?
Oh my God! Trust me, I moved to North Carolina not too long ago. I moved here since 2015.
Mhm.
I was in other region in Pennsylvania, New Jersey region. I was, means, very active over there in the cricket. But once I moved here, the cricket is completely different level here. The way, and especially in Morrisville area, the Triangle Cricket League, they are managing cricket completely next level, because they have all different kind of cricket, including like 10-year-old, 12-year, 14, all those youth. There are separate their what do you call it? There are separate league, not leagues. There are separate camps going on, separate trainings going on. Same thing for the adult. And if we say that, there are like different tournaments, including HT, T20, PL, Champions Trophy, and absolutely like 70, 80 teams are participating, and in some of them even more than 90 teams are participating. And on top of that, the good thing is town of Morrisville has done for cricket. They have built a great cricket stadium, which is called Church Street Cricket Stadium, and it is an international stadium. There were games in past, and even this year minor league came. So there are lots of stuff going on, and we really thank you to TCL, because they are giving lots of hard work behind this, and taking cricket to the next level.
Well, I'm sure that people across there in Morrisville, North Carolina, and I'm also certain that that is going to pique the interest of Mohammed Qureshi, one of the best cricket administrators you can find in America. And I'm sure that pretty soon, probably when things get a little better with the COVID pandemic, he may welcome across to the TCL just to have a look and to see what partnerships that he could form moving forward. Because as you know, he has his cricket academy down in Delray Beach. And in addition to that, he has done a lot of cricketing camps and programs at the Central Broward Regional Park. And you speak of TCL, and it throws my mind back a bit because I think I remember that a young team, a TCL team, playing at the US Open, and the talent there was amazing.
Yes, I think a few years back, a TCL youth team came and played in US Open. That's for sure. I have had discussion previously, and yeah, they did mention that that were team for the youth, and they yes they came, and that's one of the very good things. So my few of the youth currently in my team, they also played in a US Open before, so they know what it takes and what's the exposure they are going to get.
Well, oh, that's great indeed. Tell me what, in terms of a timeline, when do you all expect to fly into Florida for this tournament, into Fort Lauderdale? The US Open is just a few weeks away, but to give your players that, you know, sense of getting familiar with the facility and getting things in order for when the umpires call play, when you all be coming into Fort Lauderdale?
So the tournament starting on 15th, we are flying on 13th, which is a Sunday. So I have talked to my teammates and boys, and everyone are ready. So we are probably flying Sunday afternoon, coming there, just getting a little bit relaxed, and then I am planning to take them probably, if possible, to see the stadium and everything, so they can start having the feel. And from next day, we'll see what's the availability and everything, if we get some time to practice, like, some slot for the practice and everything. So that's the basic plan, but I wanted to come at least 1.5 day ahead of the tournament, so boys start feeling where they are, and the same environment of the area and the cricket.
Well, that brings me to another question, and that is in terms of the COVID-19 protocols. Obviously, you will be, looking to follow that to a T. I know Cricket Council USA, and they have already formulated their COVID-19 protocols that has to be followed by each and every member of every team, and that is in collaboration with the International Cricket Council and also Broward County. How do you intend to keep your players safe?
So we do have a couple of very good ideas on that, and the one is the biggest thing. I was listening the interview from you yesterday, and seeing and heard means about the bio bubble. So that's one of the thing which we already were thinking to do, something similar to that, to create it, so we can have the whole team just stay together all the time. And even in the hotel, we are planning like, rooms by very means, next to each other. Same thing with the foods and everything, we are planning to have uh cater by only, like, a couple of places, so that way what will happen, that the players, they will not have to go out or something. Everyone are stay in one place, and then we can, from hotel, we can go to the field and come back. So there are, like, because of COVID, we don't want to take any of the chance or any of the precaution. So we really wanted to be very strict on that particular situation scenario.
Well, I know that Cricket Council USA has put everything in place. So when you enter the venue, there will be clearly marked areas for each team, and there will be sanitizing stations, as Shah Zafar, the tournament committee head, did explain a couple of days ago right here on MAQ TV. So, Jagjit, I want to thank you for joining us here this morning. I want to wish you and your team, the Samp Army, all the best. And we look forward to seeing them in action. We look forward to welcoming you at the US Open in December.
Excellent. And I really thank you so much to Max sir for giving us a chance this year. And we're really looking forward to have a very healthy competition in US Open. And also future, we would like to work with the US Open as well, because we also planning to open a 3 or 4 big field here, and that's what we want to means, work on the different academies as well. So we really wanted to means, take cricket to next level.
Well, I'm sure that when you come across to Fort Lauderdale, you will have an audience with Mark Qureshi, outlining your plans. What is your hope for your region? And I'm sure that he will be more than willing to accommodate you and to see how best he can go along and help. Just before we close, though, you mentioned the name Mark Qureshi. What's your thoughts on Mark Qureshi as a cricket administrator?
Honestly, Maxer is a great. The reason behind it because I've been participating in lots of different tournaments and everything means whole entire life, and the way Mr. Mac is handling this U.S. Open, it's amazing. He is giving his personal interest in that. I even seen several times he is literally texting me for any parts, like any small help needed, even hotel reservation. He's helping me, means even he's at big level, he don't have to do that, means he has a means people to do that, but he is trying to help me in each and every those small logistic and everything. That is amazing. I mean, the way he has this cricket passion and everything, that's a great thing.
Yes, definitely. I can endorse that. I want to thank you, Jagjit. Have a great day, and please extend best wishes to your entire team, and just to let them know that we all await them at the US Open.
Excellent, no problem. Thank you so much, Vinod.
Well, you've heard it there from Jagjit Patel. He's the owner of the Samp Army, and we're all very excited to see what the Samp Army will bring to the US Open tournament this year. Keep you in MAQ TV as we continue to bring you all the up-to-date information as we get towards the 2020 US Open. Good morning.